Abdul Malik Jubril stated this while hosting management and staff of the Nigerian Legion at his office in Abuja. He said the government is committed to ensuring transparency across all processes, including the recruitment of paramilitary personnel. Major General Jubril, who served as the national chairman of the Nigerian Legion before his current appointment, expressed confidence in the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu, noting that the target is to better the lives of Nigerians through improved internal security. The Nigerian police force has dismissed claims that 3,907 firearms are missing from its armories, stating that the allegations are misleading and inaccurate. In a statement on Thursday, the force headquarters acknowledged challenges encountered during civil unrest, including the killing of police officers, attacks on armories, and the looting of arms. It, however, said efforts have been made to recover an account for the lost weapons. According to Force Publications Officer ACP Miwa Adejobi, every effort has been made to account for the arms taken, and many have already been recovered and returned to the force armory. The government at the center has expressed concern over 400,000 Nigerian refugees stranded in Cameroon, Niger, and Chad as plans are underway to repatriate them. The Federal Commissioner, National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons, Alhaji Tijani Ahmed, stated this at a technical working group meeting on Wednesday in Abuja. He noted that 3,000 refugees were returned last week and further repatriation plans are ongoing. The NCF-RMI boss said the tripartite agreement had been reviewed and the necessary steps for continuation of the repatriation process were being considered. You are listening to the midday news on OGBC 90.5 FM. Canada's provincial and territorial leaders said they had a constructive meeting at the White House as they sought to make their case against the tariffs the US president has threatened to impose on the country. It is the first time all 13 premiers have visited the US Capitol together, illustrating how serious a potential trade war is viewed by Canada. President Donald Trump's threat to impose 25% import taxes on all goods from Canada and 10% on energy was paused for 30 days earlier this month after Canada adopted new border measures, saying it plans to add a 25% tax on all global steel and aluminum imports to the US beginning 12th March. President Donald Trump's administration has said it will close entries to a program designed to shrink the number of US government employees by motivating resignations and proceeding with next stages. The announcement, made on Wednesday, followed a ruling from a judge who said the program, which offered workers 8 months of pay if they resign, would move ahead. U.S. District Judge George O'Toole in Boston said unions who had sued to stop the program did not have legal standing. Report has it that about 75,000 federal employees opted into the program before it was closed. The UK's Defence Secretary, Mr. John Harley, has warned that there can be no negotiation about Ukraine without Ukraine. Mr. Harley's comments come ahead of a NATO meeting of defense ministries in Brussels this Thursday after US President Donald Trump and his Russian counterpart, Mr. Vladimir Putin, agreed to begin negotiations to end the war. Addressing newsmen, Mr. Harley said that the UK remains committed to ensuring Kiev is in the strongest negotiating and committed to negotiating and fighting position as he says durable peace remains the goal. He added that Russia remains a threat well beyond Ukraine. More than 250 people from 20 nationalities who had been working in telecom fraud centers in Myanmar's current state have been released by an ethnic armed group and brought to Thailand. They were received by the Thai army and have been assessed to find out if they were victims of human trafficking. Last week, Thai Prime Minister Mr. Penturian Shinawatra met Chinese leader Xi Jinping and promised to shut down the scam centers which have proliferated along the Thai-Myanmar border. He added that his government had stopped access to power and fuel from Thai side of the border and toughened up banking and visa rules to try prevent scam operators from using Thailand as a transit country for moving workers and cash. On sports, Feyenoord claimed a slender 1-0 first leg lead over AC Milan in their Champions League knockout playoff in Rotterdam on Wednesday. Igor Pixel's early goal settled the context for the Oaks. It was the fourth defeat for Sergio Cancero's AC Milan this time in the competition. In other games, Club Brugge beat Atalanta 2-1, Bayern Munich edged Celtic 2-1, and Benfica peopled Monaco 1-0. Good governance is a reflection of good citizenry. Renew your commitment to being a patriotic Nigerian. To end the midday news, another look at major items. As the world this Thursday celebrates Radio Day, a veteran broadcaster and on-air personality, Mr. Biodun Bello, described radio as the fastest, easiest, and most available medium to communicate with people. A joint committee of House of Representatives investigating alleged certificate racketeering in tertiary institutions has urged relevant agencies to intensify efforts to curb the trend. You also heard that Canada's provincial and territorial leaders say they had a meeting at the White House to make their case against the proposed tariffs threat by President Donald Trump. The Midday News was edited by Elizabeth Woforigi and broadcast from OGBC, Abeokuta. For exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at openradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Open Radio, Abeokuta, and on X at OGBC 905 FM. You can also listen to OGBC on the radio